Have you ever agreed with someone just because they seemed to understand you perfectly, or changed your behavior just because you felt left out of something? These feelings are not accidents. But 3,000 years ago, a man already knew every move you would make. He did not rule millions through force alone. He ruled them by understanding the human mind. And every tactic he used is running in your daily life right now. And today, you are going to learn it too. Now, let's talk about the pharaohs, not the history class version, the real version. They were not just kings, they were students of human nature. They watched how people behaved for generations, and what they found was this: humans are programmable, not in a cynical way, but in a biological way. We all carry four deep needs that drive almost everything. Before we go further, let me give you a quick intro. My name is Krone, and I have one obsession. Why do humans behave the way they do? I am not a psychologist, wanted to be clear about that. I am just someone who could not stop asking questions. And what I kept finding was ancient history. Every modern behavior has an ancient explanation, and that is what this channel is about. Welcome to Kron Psychology. The pharaoh did not invent these four needs, he just used them. The need to belong, the need for status, the need to feel valued, and the fear of being left out. The first tactic, and the most invisible one, mirroring. Pharaoh's court advisors were trained from childhood. They learned to reflect the person in front of them. Same posture, same energy, same words reflected back. And here is what happens in the brain when that occurs. In 1992, Giacomo Rizzolatti at the University of Parma discovered something he did not expect to find: neurons that fire both when you act and when you watch. He called them mirror neurons. Look it up. It is real. When someone mirrors you, your brain reads them as safe, as familiar, as one of your people. The pharaoh used this thousands of years before it had a name. Every interaction was designed. Nothing was accidental. People left the palace feeling deeply understood, without ever realizing the understanding was manufactured. In our world today, mirroring is everywhere. The colleague who always agrees with the boss, the friend whose opinions always seem to match yours, the salesperson who uses your exact words back at you. These are not coincidences. These are ancient programs. The second tactic, and the most powerful one: exclusion. In 2003, Dr. Naomi Eisenberger at UCLA ran a study. She put people in an MRI scanner and excluded them. She found the brain region that lit up was the pain center, the same one that activates when you break your arm. Being left out is not a metaphor, it is physically painful. The pharaoh knew this intuitively. Watch what he did with it. Favor was given publicly and withdrawn quietly. No punishment, no threats, just distance, and the excluded person punished themselves every single time. Because the brain will do almost anything to end social pain. That is what the pharaoh controlled, not people, pain. And here is where it shows up for you today: the group chat that goes quiet after something you said, the team meeting where your idea was simply not acknowledged. Your brain reads all of this the same way, as a threat, as pain, because biologically, it is. I want to pause here and ask you something personal. Has a group chat ever gone quiet after something you said, or a meeting where your idea was just ignored? Tell me in the comments. When did you last feel excluded? Because what you felt was not weakness, it was biology. The third tactic, dominance displays. Everything in Egyptian royal life was a deliberate status signal: the height of the throne, the size of the crown, the scale of the pyramids, all of it engineered. Why did this work? Because your brain is wired for it. Research shows humans detect hierarchy from visual cues in milliseconds before you consciously decide anything. The pharaoh built a civilization on that one automatic response. The image of power did the work indefinitely. You did not need an army if people had internalized the hierarchy. Dominance displays did not disappear. They just changed shape. The corner office, the expensive car, the follower count. Your brain reads these before you consciously decide anything. The pharaoh's throne and your boss's corner office. Same signal, same ancient response, different era. The fourth tactic, And the most invisible one, reciprocity. Robert Cialdini studied this across dozens of cultures. Reciprocity is not a cultural thing, it is a human thing. When someone gives, your brain immediately registers a debt. The pharaoh gave publicly, generously, first, grain during famines, temples the people worshipped in. Every gift created an unspoken debt, and debt drives behavior. Nobody had to tell the people what they owed. Their own brains did the work every single time. He did not buy loyalty. He engineered the conditions for it. And reciprocity. You live inside it every single day. The friend who did you a favor, then asked for something big. The free trial that made you feel bad about canceling. Every gift creates obligation. Every favor creates leverage. Here is the thing that really gets me about this. The pharaoh did not invent these tactics, he discovered them. These four patterns run in every human being on Earth: mirroring, exclusion, dominance, reciprocity. These are not Egyptian inventions, they are human firmware. And here is the part that I think really matters. His subjects never got to know this. You do. You can run these patterns unconsciously as a subject, or you can see them and decide how you use them. The pharaoh's subjects never got that choice. You do. Actually, pause for a second. If this is making sense to you so far, hit the like. It genuinely helps more people find this channel. Okay, now let's finish this because the best part is next. So what do you actually do with all of this? First, knowing this does not make you cynical. It just means you can see what was always already there. You can still connect genuinely. You can still give freely. But now you also know when it is being done to you. The pharaoh's greatest insight was not about power. It was about what every human being actually needs. People follow systems that meet those needs. Always. Those same needs live in you, exactly as they lived then. Once you see this, you cannot unsee it, and that is actually a good thing, a really good thing. You can still connect, still give, still lead, just with your eyes open now. That is the difference. Before you go, leave a comment, genuinely. Which of the four tactics do you recognize most in your life? Mirroring, exclusion, dominance, or reciprocity? And if this video gave you something, hit the like and subscribe to Krone Psychology. Here is why. Every week I go back 3,000 years, or 50,000, and I bring back something that explains what you felt yesterday. See you next week. I will be here. And if this felt like something you needed to hear, share it with one person who is still running this unconsciously. You already know exactly who that is.